Mel, hello, how are you?
I'm good, Abby. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. We're up in the beautiful Clare Valley for the Hive conference. Talk me through how the morning's been so far.
Actually pretty relaxing. I think we were very well planned and everyone's been super excited. So we've just got to the first winery. All the attendees came on bicycle.
Which was a bit of a laugh, let me tell you.
And now the wine's begun.
The wine is now flowing. Talk me through what it's like to have a community like this. Obviously, we know that small business is tough and it's hard. So to have a community where from all over Australia you can come together, what is that like and what's that been like to be able to see Hive grow into what it is today?
I think we just want to offer a place that everybody can come, that it's open if you are a single operator or a big salon, and it's just like coming home. You're all accepted, all ideas flow, and everybody just wants to feel great together.
I've heard that there's some pretty cool things on the itinerary. We've got hair things tomorrow. We've got keynote speakers. Obviously, we're doing a wine tour. What would your message be to people who are thinking about coming over for next year's conference?
Come along to Hive. Like, we are designed to create education, inspiration, and to coach as well. So everybody's welcome, and it is a whole lot of fun.
Now, full discretion, Mel's been my hairdresser for a very long time. Obviously, the question has to be asked, because you're a blondie, do blondes have more fun?
Absolutely. I 100% stick to that.
With Hive, where do you want to see it grow? You know, obviously it's a new concept and it's an idea that you've had for a fair while. You've got it going. It's grassroots at the moment. You know, you've got over 40 people in attendance this year. What do you want to see? Where do you want to see it grow to in a few years' time?
I think we want it to just get bigger and better, and more states across Australia, overseas conferences, and just the opportunity to come together more often. You know, the team building days are so much fun. It's about creating the passion in your life and us being able to facilitate that.
I love that. I'm going to go cry now. Create passion in your life, everyone. Ingrid, now you're in charge at the moment of getting everybody on bikes into the next winery.
I am.
You've downed a few vinos this morning. How are you feeling now?
One tasting, and I've only been to the wrong winery once.
Yeah, we had a bit of a slow start. We were going the wrong way, apparently, so we had to backtrack and come back. But we're here now and everyone's enjoying themselves.
Yeah, absolutely, they're enjoying themselves. And now they know where to go to the next winery, because we've done a practice run.
Do you know what I think? I think everyone has Google Maps, so just get yourself there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so too. So don't rely on me. That's not a good idea.
Ingrid, what's it like being involved with Hive? Obviously, I was just talking to Mel before. It started off as, you know, this idea of let's do this, and you've brought it to fruition. What's it like being a part of this community?
It's actually incredible how much of a community it creates. So when people come to Hive, whether it be at a conference type of situation or whether they come to coffee, I think they feel allowed to be them. They feel allowed to speak freely, they feel allowed to have an opinion, and they feel free to learn from others. And that's what I'm getting as feedback from most of the people that actually join. I think they're also really surprised at how welcoming it is.
I think it's pretty cool to have something that also is Australia-wide that you can be part of and feel like such a community. There's not many places or many companies that do that, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. I think there are perhaps a few companies that encourage people to come together, but it's on a different level. It's looking for that elitism, so the best of the best, whereas what we want is inclusiveness.
100%. We've got people from all walks of life here today. We've got people from Tasmania, from New South Wales, from all over Australia. Obviously, you're pretty happy that the weather has been turned on for them and that we're looking pretty good place at the moment here in Adelaide.
I think we are in the best place here right now. Today's really good. I know that there was a little bit of anxiety as to whether really was the weather forecast correct, and is it going to be 20 degrees warmer than in Tasmania? And I think it's pretty correct.
I reckon we've nailed it.
Yeah, I think we've nailed it, so it'll be good. Sunscreen's on and we're just having a great time.
It's been a very, very big start to the conference. We've been on bikes and been going from, well, we're at our first winery at the moment. What's it like rallying the troops? Talk me through what it's been like this morning.
Hilarious. They're such a great crew. Everyone's super relaxed and ready for a good time.
What's it like being a part of Hive? Obviously, Mel and Ingrid and you both, or all three of you, have got behind this and brought it to sort of, I feel like, the next level, and it's only just going to keep growing from here. But what's it like having a community like this for hairdressers across Australia?
Incredible. I don't think there's enough of it, especially with owner-operator salons and hairdressers that just feel like they need more support around them. I think it's just amazing for us to have something like this for them.
Have you been a hairdresser?
Yes.
Do blondes actually have more fun?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what do you think the vibes are for summer? Do you think everyone's going back blonde? What are sort of the in things and in trends we're seeing for hairdressers this summer?
If you're a blonde, then just rock it all year round. And if you're a brunette, you should too.
So stop stressing out your hairdressers.
Yes. Yes. You nailed it.
Now, tomorrow night there's going to be a big party, I hear, and everyone's dressing up. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Have you got your outfit sorted?
I do.
What are you going as?
I'm going to be like a fun clown.
Ooh, clowns. They usually scare me, but I feel like you'd look great as a clown.
Yeah, I hope so.
There's an allegation going around this morning that you maybe went a bit hard last night and you haven't slept. Is that correct?
It's true. I messed up.
How'd you go on the bike then?
Not well. Yeah. Like I can balance apparently, but the bumps hurt and so does everything else.
You are a salon owner up in the Barossa Valley. Where's your salon? Talk me through what you do and where it is.
So my salon is in Anguston, so it's called Zedekiah & Co. And we are a full-service hair and beauty salon. So we do predominantly specialise in blondes. I specialise in cutting, but my team, they do a little bit of everything.
So I keep going from blonde to brown constantly, but I've been asking the hairdressers, is it true that blondes have more fun?
110%.
Why did you get into hairdressing?
Honestly, I thought it was because it was going to be easy, and I learned really quickly it wasn't. I think the best part is being in a career where no matter where you are in the world, there's always going to be a job. What
would you say to someone watching this who's maybe thinking about getting into hairdressing?
Go for it. Give it a go. You don't know what you know until you try it, and it's not for everyone, but it's a good career choice.
I think it's pretty cool that we can walk into a hairdresser and we can say, hey, can you, change the colour or cut it all off or whatever, and you can completely change someone's life. Do you feel like that when someone sometimes comes in and they want to change?
100%. I have a particular corner in my salon for breakup hair, my favourite hair. And
breakup hair, that's such a good idea.
Breakup hair, it's incredible. I love it.
Now, obviously being in the Hive community, a lot of people are telling me it's just changed their lives and they feel like they're supported and they've got friends out there no matter where they're situated. I can see you've got a little bee on the side of your head. Is that how much you're committed to Hive?
I actually got this before I joined Hive.
So it was meant to be then?
Yeah, literally. I save the bees. Without them, we have nothing. So that was my biggest thing.
You've come all the way from Tasmania, is that correct?
Yeah, it's Bridport, Tasmania.
What is it like being part of the Hive community to be able to come to Adelaide and have a weekend away like this and be with people who obviously are hairdressers and in the industry, and you can talk shop but you can also have lots of fun with?
Yeah, like a breath of fresh air. I work on my own, so it's good to chat hair with other people and network as well, and then get to do things that we wouldn't normally do.
You've been on the bikes this morning and you've been doing some wine tasting. How's that been?
Yeah, can't complain. A good way to spend the afternoon.
It is, and we've really turned the weather on here in Adelaide, thank goodness. Winter's over now.
Much warmer than Tasmania.
Why did you get into hairdressing, and what do you think the main thing is that keeps you there?
It's definitely the people that keep me there, and working with hair and the conversations. And what got me into it, I just kind of evolved. I just used to do everyone's hair, braids, and then I used to go into salons just because I liked it.
I feel like I've saved a lot of money over the years by not having a psychologist and having a great hairdresser. You get told absolutely everything, and we get to sit in that chair for a few hours every few months and talk to you about all our problems and stuff. Is that what it's like for you, especially in Tasmania, in your own salon, on your own?
Yeah, really good conversations, but I also find people are inspiring, and I think, well, they've gone and done this. That's a really good idea.
Just being a part of the Hive community, how long has it been since you've been a member and with the team, and what has it been like for you, and how life-changing has it been?
Well, I came to Hive last year when it was in Tassie, and then back again this year. So, yeah, it's just positive, especially when you're on your own, a small business.
What has the wine tour been like so far?
Well,
is it like herding cattle?
Yes. Pretty much like that.
We haven't had any stacks yet, have we?
Yes, we've had one.
No, are they okay?
Yes, they're all good now. So
Thank goodness. Now, your lovely mother, Mel, was one of the 3 founding members, I'm going to call them, for Hive. Talk me through what it's been like seeing her develop this community and also you being a part of it as well.
it's been absolutely incredible. I get to see my mum do so many amazing things and help other people and just create this amazing community that we get to see. Yeah.
Do you get to do much with her at home or in the background, or do you just come along to the conferences and help out?
No, I do. I help out at home. I help whenever she can get me to help. I'm always helping. Yeah, I like to though. So.
Do you think you'll now get into hairdressing?
No.
I heard you maybe going down the political realm.
Yes, I would like to, but this will give me the skills and get to see, this will help me, yeah.
Maybe you could be like the Minister for Hairdressing or something. Do you reckon they could have one of them?
Maybe.
And just lastly, there's a big dinner on tomorrow night, but you've got to dress up, I hear. So have you sorted your costume out?
Yes, I definitely have.
What are you going as?
A bit of Zendaya inspired from The Greatest Showman.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah, so it's not exactly, but it's my kind of spin-off.
Your take on it. I feel like that's the Hive community really, is that everyone's got a bit of a spin on hairdressing and you can be yourself and you can do your own thing and it's accepted.
Yeah, 100%.
We've done a few wineries now. How are we feeling?
Yes, no, I think I'm going okay. I'm totally pacing myself. Well, I think I am, but maybe my friends may not agree with me.
Who's going to be best on ground today by the end of the day?
Oh, definitely Solomon, for sure. I don't even know how he's riding that bike.
I said there's allegations that you didn't go to bed last night and he was like, oh, what? Really? Maybe they're true.
Who said that? I don't know. I just found out myself. I have no idea. I went to bed. I'm refreshed, drinking wine and hydrating along the way.
Good girl. Well done. Yes. Now, you're from Adelaide. Talk me through what it's like being a hairdresser in Adelaide.
Love it. Very close-knit community. I think we're a fabulous bunch of hairdressers. We love what we do. Yeah, it's just a great group of people.
That's probably the vibe that has been today, that when you ask anyone, why are you a hairdresser, why do you love it? And it's because of the people, obviously, and just the passion for the industry. Do you think that continues to grow each year?
Definitely. I do think that, the salon vibe is taking a change in Adelaide. It's not so much the big salons, although we do miss those types of environments, but a lot is changing and we're embracing it and we're going with it, and Hive is one of those groups that we're a part of that is helping us all through that, so it's fabulous. Yeah.
When did you become a member or sign up with Hive? Has it been a while or just this year?
No, a little while now, so it would be 2 years. So I've done this conference twice now. And loving this year because in my hometown I didn't have to actually pack. I could pack an extra large suitcase.
I drove and I'm only here for one night and the amount of stuff that I have with me is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. We do a good job at being ridiculous, but we're going to look fabulous. And it's full. The diary is full. Every event, morning, noon and night, we're going to look great.
What's it like being a part of the Hive community? Obviously, it's amazing to be able to connect with other hairdressers, but to also then be able to, I think, have the education behind it as well, because a lot of salon owners, like you say, as smaller salon owners, it's only you and a few people. What's it like to have that community behind you?
Yeah, wow. For me personally, it was something that I went along with to start with because I love this sort of thing anyway, but I've gotten so much more out of it. It is connection, community. We're all there for each other, but it's also about the hairdressing as well. Like us hairdressers, we love to, get into the details of stuff, and we talk our own lingo, so that happens a lot there. But massive support network, and we're just keeping connected. And whether it's new stuff, old stuff, joining the two together, whatever it is, it happens at Hive. So, yeah.
That's lovely. I'm going to go cry now. Now, it's been a pretty busy morning. Obviously, we've now at the second winery. How are you feeling?
Tipsy.
I love it. That's what it's all about. How long have you been a member of Hive for?
A couple of years, maybe, yeah.
And what's been the best thing about becoming a member with Hive?
The friendships, definitely the friendships, and also the adventures and the challenges and the personal growth.
Do you ever think that you'd be in the beautiful Clare Valley doing a bike ride to different wineries with people from all over Australia?
Why not?
Why not? That's it. Is it a community that you want to stick with, and what do you want to see it grow into? Do you want to see more of these types of things and more big conferences and things that you can go to in the years to come?
I'm happy just to be part of it and to follow the crowd, and I love all of these beautiful people that I've met along the way, and yeah, I think it's fantastic.
What is the best thing about being a hairdresser?
The clients. Absolutely, the clients.
I must say that I don't really spend money on psychologists anymore because I've got Mel and she's my hairdresser, so I can just kind of deload and talk to her.
I tend to deload on my clients. And I guess being part of In the Barossa, they bring me wine and we just have a great time.
Oh, wine for hair, I like that. Now, you're missing your child's performance, you were telling me, to be here. So Hive over kids, would you agree with that?
At the moment, yes. I booked Hive long before the Aladdin production was announced.
So bad luck, Aladdin, you're out. You're here in the Clare Valley. You haven't been, I think, to Adelaide. What do you think so far?
It's gorgeous.
Are we better than Tasmania?
Absolutely not.
Come on.
The wineries are beautiful, the fields are beautiful, the small towns are beautiful, but didn't like the city much.
Now, you bought a hair salon in COVID, which is, we think back to that and just think, wow, crazy. Taking over a salon, especially during those COVID times, and now building it to what it is. How's that journey been?
It was really great because people have a whole new respect, I think, for hairdressers and stylists and salons. Our policies were quite strict, they had to be. The government made us have these policies, so people now, they don't cancel last minute. They give us a lot more respect with their time. They confirm their appointments. It's actually been a good thing.
What's it like being a part of the Hive community and having, people that you can connect with all over Australia? You can have a conference. We were in Tasmania last year. What's it like being a part of that?
It's really lovely just to feel supported with a network of stylists. It's almost like you're working with each other, not in competition with each other. So it's really lovely to have that support.
Now, have you organised your outfit for tomorrow night's big dinner? What are you going as?
I will be a fortune teller.
Oh my God. Yes! What can you tell about me standing here? Be a fortune teller right now.
Ooh.
When am I going to meet the love of my life?
Oh, I have no idea.
You're from Tasmania.
Yes.
Is it the first time to Adelaide?
Yes.
What do you think so far?
To one day, good. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
How long have you been a part of the Hive community for?
2 years for the Hive, yeah.
Talk me through what it's been like to have a community where you can connect with others. You've come over to South Australia for the weekend. You get to be with like-minded people. What's it like having something like that?
It's wonderful. It's a really great learning experience. You're chatting away and getting some information that you just don't normally would ask. You feel like you're getting some honest feedback.
We love a bit of honest feedback. How many conferences have you been to? Did you go to last year's?
Yes, in Launceston.
Do you go hard early, or do you like to kind of take it easy and try and get as much as you can out of it?
I'm a hard early, go home early person.
A day drinker, we like that. Have you got your costume sorted for tomorrow night's dinner?
Yes, I do.
What are you going as?
Mime.
What's the best part about being a hairdresser?
Meeting wonderful people. It sounds cliched, but it is generation after generation. It's wonderful, yeah.
Now, we're obviously coming into summer, which is wonderful. What's your advice to people who are looking for a change, who are probably like brown, want to go to blonde, want to chop all their hair off? Do you encourage that sort of behaviour when people come to your salon?
I absolutely encourage that sort of behaviour. We like that. It's always exciting when someone wants to have that change, and we definitely encourage it.
What are some of the big things you're seeing for summer this year? Is everyone going back? I went blonde, and Mel's going to probably shoot me because it's about the 6th time. But what are some of the big things coming in for summer? Are we all going short? Are we going long? What's sort of the vibe for this year?
I think the vibe is not necessarily short or long. I think it's just be authentic to yourself and enjoy it, and don't be afraid to, have a change. And I think probably the 90s are definitely on their way back, judging by the fashions, a bit more natural, less of the filter, and going for gold.
You've gone for a play suit, jumpsuit thing. How's going to the bathroom so far?
I have not popped the cork yet.
You haven't popped the cork yet. I did before, and it was a bit of a pain, but anyway, we're here. How are you feeling after a few wines? We've done a few winery stops now. How's it all going?
Tickety-boo.
What's the best thing about being a hairdresser?
The colour, the cutting, the education, the connection, everything.
And being a part of the Hive community, how long have you been a member for?
Less than a year.
And what are some of the things that you've got out of that over the past year?
A sense of community. and knowing that it's bigger than me and my space.
Do blondes have more fun?
Always.
I've just gone back blonde, which is killing Mel. She's my usual hairdresser, and I go from brown to blonde constantly, and I think she wants to probably murder me in my sleep.
I think that's wrong, and blondes are great, and I've always been a seasonal swapper. Do it.
Coming into summer, obviously it's getting warmer. What are we seeing in the salons this year? Are we seeing the chop? Are we seeing blonde? Are we seeing darker colours? What are we seeing?
Cowboy copper.
Oh, copper. I could never pull that off myself. How about you?
Yes, you could.
You reckon I could? Absolutely. Well, I'm kind of am at the moment because I've only just started going back blonde. Any other trends?
The shags and the butterfly cuts.
Lastly, we've got the conference dinner tomorrow night. Have you sorted out your costume?
Absolutely.
Are you going to be best on ground?
Yes.
All right, we're at our third winery. How are we feeling? How are the legs?
Sore and chafed.
You're looking fabulous. You're really taking on the theme this year, which is obviously, the Hive community, bees, all about bees.
Yes. Am I the queen? I'm not sure.
I think I'm the queen, but anyway.
Okay. You could have these glasses if you want.
We can all be queens. What's it been like so far this year at the conference? Did you come to last year's to start with?
Yes, last year's was in my hometown of Launceston.
Lovely. We beating you at the moment in South Australia?
Yes. Yeah. Just hard yes.
So I think, are you going to move to Adelaide then? That's what I heard. You're going to pack your life up and move here?
Maybe. Yesterday in Adelaide CBD, I did think about it for a moment. Yeah.
We do. We are great here. What's the best thing about being a hairdresser?
It's talking to your clients and the relationship that you build. I just love that. People person.
What do you say to people like me who are brown and then decide that they want to go back blonde about every 6 months or so?
Probably not. Just a hard no.
Mel did want to kill me Wednesday when she arrived. The Hive community obviously is growing, and it's good to see so many people coming together and being able to chat, shop, but also become friends. What's the best thing about being a part of a community like this?
I think it's just the interaction with each other. It's on a different level, and hairdressing is known as a bitchy kind of industry, which it isn't. And this sort of thing is nice to just get together, have a good time, kind of reconnect and get away from actual salon life.
We love that. Any time out of the office is always good. Have you got your costume sorted for tomorrow night?
I do, yeah.
What are we going as?
If you ask my boss, a slutty ringleader. If you ask me, less slutty ringleader. I am trying to claim a tax receipt at the sex shop for a whip.
Yes, how good is claiming shit on tax?
Yeah, so fingers crossed it works.
Let's see if the tax office says yes to a whip.
Do they need to know what it was?
We'll send them this video so they know it was for work.
Yeah, work purposes only, I promise.
Ladies, we're from Tasmania. How are we feeling? It's been a few wineries now. We're at the third. We've been on bikes all morning. How are we feeling?
I'm a little bit buggered, to be fair. That hill was actually rather hard. I'm good, I'm hungry.
Do you think maybe a bit of less exertion? Like, it's been good, but riding bikes, that's hard work.
And look, it's all about balance, I think, and we've done a pretty good job.
Yeah, work life.
Have you stacked it yet?
No, I'm a good cyclist.
Yeah, me too.
There's a reason I went in the car. Anyway, what's it like being in South Australia? You obviously get a bit of time off work. You love your jobs and you love being a hairdresser, but what is it like being able to connect with people from all over Australia at this event?
It's nice to get an insight of everybody else and how they run their salons and just get to know other people, which is nice, yeah.
And for me, this is probably the first well-being retreat that I've ever been on, and it's a hairdressing one, so that's really nice.
What are some of the trends that we're seeing at hairdressing at the moment? I'm annoying my hairdresser Mel by going back blonde from being brown, and I do this every year and she hates me. But what are some of the trends that we're seeing this year?
A lot of lived-in blondes, I suppose. A lot of natural roots into bright blondes and balayages, yeah.
I think people want their hair to feel good.
That's what it's all about, feeling good. What is it like being able to transform someone's life? I say this to Mel a lot. You literally have people walk in, they've just, I don't know, maybe broken up with their boyfriend, or they've just had a baby, or they're pregnant, or whatever. They've got these big life things happening, and they walk in and you get to let them walk out feeling like a new person. What's that like?
It's really nice. It's good to know that you make someone happy and you make someone feel their best if they've, felt really crap. But yeah, it's good.
I think it's an honour and a privilege. Like in our role, we're so much more than hairdressers, and sometimes at the end of the day what we do to their hair is the least important thing. It's that connection and actually listening that is, that they'll remember. Yeah.
We save so much money, us people, because we don't have to get psychologists. We just go and see our hairdresser once a month. What do you take home from this? So when you go back to Tasmania, what are some of the things that you take back with you? Does it kind of give you a bit of a comeback? All right, I've learned this, I've spoken to this person, let's try this. Does it sort of renew you a little bit?
Yeah, I suppose it's the experience for me and the get to know other people for me. I don't own a salon, but it's definitely on the cards, and it's probably something, it's just nice to get a vibe of everyone else, yeah.
Yeah, I think for me it's actually nice to step away from work and business and just be around other like-minded people and just be real, let go of work and business and just connect. So that's nice for me, yeah.
Now lastly, you went what I did. I went a jumpsuit today because I went, oh yeah, this will be a good idea. How's going to the bathroom for you? Especially at winery number 3.
I've got a top on underneath, so I'm not naked when I sit down.
I love this for you. So I was sitting on the toilet in my bra going, what, Abby, you need to think about your life choices.
No, I've thought about my life choices.
All right, we're at our 3rd winery. How are you feeling?
Pretty good.
Obviously, it's been a big day. You've been cycling to wineries and stuff, but who are some of the best on-ground people, do you think, so far?
Me.
Yeah?
Yes, because I've had to put up with my sore ass the whole day and I've handled it very well.
Poor thing. So feedback for next year, maybe less bike riding?
And more cushions.
That's why I went in the car. What's it like being at the Hive conference this year? How many conferences have you been to?
I've only been to one before. I didn't go last year, and it was really awesome when I went. So it's been really good so far.
What's it like connecting, obviously, with other hairdressers, and you can learn off them? There's so many things you can, and just having a bit of a break as well. What's that like?
Yeah, no, it is really good to be able to chat to other like-minded people and sharing this experience, and yeah, no, it's good.
Have you got your costume sorted for tomorrow night?
Yes, I do.
What are you going as?
I'm a fortune teller.
Can you tell mine fortune now?
Yes, you're having a lovely time and your future is more alcohol.
Yes! Nailed it! So you're a salon owner, obviously, and when you're working on your own, it can be tough. So is it good to be able to have a sense of community? You can reach out with questions and things like that, and education as well?
Yep, for sure. Yep.
And why did you get into hairdressing to start with?
I did work experience and decided I liked it. So, yeah, that's 16, when I was 16, so many years ago.
A lot of people talk about the fact that you can change people's lives. So we go in there, we've broken up with our boyfriend or we've, whatever's going on in our lives, and we can leave like a new person. Is that really cool to see?
For sure. And it becomes like a part of your family, your extended family as well, your clients and that as well. So, yeah.
Now, you've still got to ride back to take your bikes back. Are you going to do that, or are you going to get in the car?
No, I'll do it.
You're a tough cookie, aren't you?
I am. My bottom will be all right. It will survive.
Good luck. We're at Winery 3. How are we feeling so far?
I'm scared.
How's the bum going? I'm hearing that the bums are a bit sore.
Can I say it's not actually the bums, it's something else?
Maybe we need less bikes at next year's conference?
Yeah, and less brown snakes.
What's it like? How long have you been a member of Hive, and what's it like being a member of Hive?
I was doing the breakfast brunches, so I got to see how it has transformed. Yeah. So Hive's amazing.
And what do you like about Hive?
All the other hairdressers getting together and encouraging each other. Yeah.
Now your hair is purple and pink. If someone walked into your salon, would you be like, yep, go for it? Like, how hard is it to get your hair like that?
I love doing vivid, so this is me.
So Mel's getting angry at me because I keep changing from blonde to brown, so I kind of feel bad. But you look like your hair, you make it look good.
Yeah, I do.
What are some trends for 2023 that we're seeing for summer?
Money pieces.
Money pieces, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
So blonde in the front, darker at the back.
Oh, that's what Mel was doing to me to start. And then I said, no, I want to go all blonde. So now she hates me. And just lastly, what's it like? Do you leave this and weekends like this with a bit of like, you feel renewed and ready to get back into it and take some new ideas to your salon?
100%. Yeah, absolutely.
We had a stack at Winery 1. How are we feeling so far?
I'm feeling numb. No, I'm actually fine. My hip's all good. Have accidents all the time, so that was nothing.
Wine makes everything better. Yeah. How long have you been a member of Hive for?
I'm actually not a member of Hive. I'm a gatecrasher.
Okay, I love that for you.
I actually work with Mel, so I do the same role as Mel but in Sydney. So I'm in sales in Sydney, and we've spent the last two pre-Christmases with Mel and Jess, and they talked to us and said, you should come to Hive and see what it's all about. And yeah, I love it.
What I love about Mel is that, I mean, she's been my hairdresser for a while, but she's so passionate about her products and knowledgeable. So is it pretty easy to do your job when you've got people like that behind the brand?
Yes, definitely. And I think we are different to other hair care companies because we have so much more to offer. We're not just another brand that's selling products. We've got all these layers of it being B Corp and carbon neutral, land waste plastic, Australian owned and made. So that gives us passion because, I mean, the products are obviously really beautiful, the colour's beautiful, but it just translates and it's easy to recommend. I hate selling. It's more about relationship building and you're just being honest because you're passionate. So
I feel like there's been a real shift in the world where people actually are starting to care more about what they're putting in their bodies, but also what they're putting on their hair. Would you agree?
Definitely, 100%. And that's why we went down that road of having certified organic ingredients, and then everything's obviously sulfate, paraben free, vegan, gluten free, and which is good for celiac. We've got the beautiful botanical extracts in extracts in juice, Australian botanical extracts in juice, and then the pure certified extracts in pure, which are allergen free. So it caters for everyone, really.
Now, it can't be a coincidence that everybody here has really, really great hair.
Pardon? Can't be what?
Can't be a coincidence that everyone here has great hair. They must use our products.
Oh, definitely. Although I haven't washed my hair. Well, I haven't washed it today, but yeah, definitely. It does make a difference using professional products for 100%, yes.
Just lastly, there's a big conference dinner on tomorrow night, and apparently everyone's got to dress up. Have you organised your costume?
Yes.
What are you going as?
A gypsy.
I love that. I'm listening to a podcast at the moment about gypsies, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got Russian Polish heritage, and my grandma used to call me a little gypsy because no matter where I was happy. So I thought I'd be a gypsy. So yeah.
All right. Now you're the owner. You're the big boss.
I don't know about that. I'm the small boss.
What's it like seeing everybody here today? It's been a pretty big day and it's going to be a pretty big weekend. But what's it like seeing them all here and all together?
It seems to be a great group of people. They all get on well. They obviously know each other because there's just a great atmosphere.
What I'm hearing a lot from all of them is about connection and community, and they all kind of feel like they have someone in their corner who they can go to, who they can speak to, and obviously all get along as well, drinking plenty of wine in the Clare Valley.
It's bringing out the best in them. There's plenty of noise. It's the first time I've been to one of these, so I haven't witnessed it myself, but you can see that they have built a strong community.
I was just talking to your partner and saying how, when you've got people who are passionate about the brand and they get behind it, it's really easy. It's not even like you're selling it because they're so inspired by it. Is that really cool to see from an owner perspective?
Oh, definitely. I mean, we can't take any responsibility for that. Mel and Madeline and Jess have put this together on their own bat and done the whole lot. So, we just support them a little bit with some samples for the guys that are here, but they've done everything and to be commended for what they've done.
Now, there's a conference dinner tomorrow night and apparently everyone's getting dressed up. Are you partaking in that?
Yes, I am.
Have you sorted out your costume?
Yes, I have.
What are you dressing up as?
I've got to give that away now? What else but a clown?
Love that for you.
It takes a clown to make a clown.
You'll be the best clown. I reckon you'll get best dressed.
Oh, it's an angry clown, actually. I know a lot of people have phobias about clowns, so I wonder how they're going to go when they see it.
I actually had to watch It for work, and I've had nightmares ever since.
Have you? Yeah. Oh, well, turn your head when you walk in.